Hello everyone, it's Isaac Awosho. In this video, I'm going to review Module 1, Week 1. This video is for all composition students in my class, whether you're in English 101, W55, or English 101, W68. First, you will notice that we have 3 categories of submissions this week. The first was the syllabus quiz and statement of understanding. You had the introductory survey and you had the autobiographical profile. If you submitted your syllabus quiz and statement of understanding, which should be submitted together, you should have received a grade for your submissions. If you didn't receive any score, it's because I cannot open what you've sent me or you didn't submit anything. So if you submitted something and I said you should resubmit, please attend to this as soon as you can. Make sure that you're not submitting work as an Apple page, because I didn't approve that and I can't even open an Apple page. So I've given you the courtesy to submit it as a PDF, a one-time courtesy by the way, or submit it as a Word document. So if you don't submit this, I will not reverse the score. So if you didn't submit this, you've been given a score for non-submission, and that is a 0. So attend to this and I'll regrade your work. The introductory survey, thank you all for those who completed it. I gave you a score for this and it was very interesting to learn about your various experiences, including your fears and concerns. That document is for me and I've taken them into consideration. If you submitted your introductory survey, it's possible that I've reached out to you or I left you certain comments that says I will follow up. Please make sure you review all my feedback comments on your submissions. That way you know that I'm trying to communicate with you. Your autobiographical profile, which is more for the class and everybody, I was quite impressed to read and learn of the many talents in the class. There are people who are interested in interior designs, we have gamers in the class, we have people who are interested in becoming teachers, some who are interested in IT, lots of talents, lots of experiences. Some of you have a background in cosmetology, and some of you have a background in working in healthcare. So many talents, and I'm quite impressed. I will take this in mind when I have you guys work in groups. So those of you who are gamers, maybe you will see a gamer in your group. Now, if you have not completed the feedback extra credit, the survey and feedback, make sure you do so. I will keep it open until at least another week. It's 2 points in extra credit, but I think that could go a long way to help you along the way, if you need extra credits in this class, of course. So make sure you complete this, and to find that, you have to go to the assignments and projects tab, go to course orientation submissions folder, and you should find the link to the survey. So that concludes my review for the course calendar and the documents you submitted. Now I want to talk about a few observations I made. And as I talk about a few observations, I want you to be mindful of things that I would mention going forward. The first is email. I responded to all of you who sent me an email, and if I did not respond to you, I'm sorry, please resend it to me. There are some of you I responded to, but then I also asked for follow-up. For example, tell me if this helps or if it doesn't help. And some of you who I didn't respond to because you told me that you've already figured out the problem, and I also saw your responses. Now there are some of you who sent me an email and I've noticed that you were not either participating in the class or you didn't follow up with my email. So I don't even know whether my responses helped you resolve the issue. Remember, as I've said in the syllabus quiz answer, that if you're not understanding something, feel free to let me know and reach out if you need help. We have a peer coach in this class, so you can also reach out to the peer coach. Regarding the syllabus quiz, I have already posted my response, the answer key, so make sure that you review the answer key to the syllabus quiz. So you will find the answer under course orientation submissions, and this is the answer key. This is what it looks like. So you should click on it, review it, and see my ideal answers. Now some of them are the ways I have outlined how I would respond to a situation. Most of you got their responses correct. There are multiple choices, but my selections are the best ways that I would go resolve the situation, or that I would recommend you as a student to follow, because that would therefore impact the way I respond as an instructor. Now please remember my assignment submission policy. As I stated clearly in the syllabus, that I want you to submit your assignment as a Word document, not as a Google Doc, not as a PDF, and not as an Apple page especially. Unless I give you specific instructions to submit your assignment in another way, then you can do so. Now Microsoft Word Office 365 is available for free. I repeat, it's available for free. It's not going to cost you anything to download it. You have a choice of downloading the web version or downloading the software, which will be on your phone or your desktop or your laptop. If you have a Chromebook, you probably want to stick with the online version because it will not download to your Chromebook. Some of you have reported some issues, and I would say this is not the first time I have had students do this, but many of you, I'm glad we're able to figure it out. So for week 2, week 3 going forward, when you submit assignment, you would need to, especially when I indicate, it has to be in a Word document unless I tell you otherwise. Now make sure that you are, if for some reason you're struggling understanding what needs to be done in order to submit your first essay as a Word document, which you haven't given you yet, make sure you review the tutorial videos I have, and there are 2 of them. The first one is on how to get it for free, and let's say you want to do some collaborative work, you can watch the second video. I assure you this tutorial is very informative. It was done by a former Microsoft program manager, so he knows a lot when he's talking and giving you descriptions on how you should download Microsoft Office for free online. Now I want to say that there is a difference between assignments and projects tab and the discussion board. Do not mix the 2 up. So when I ask you to post on the discussion board, I repeat, you do not have to turn in a Word document. You just post as normal. For example, your autobiographical profile, all you need to do is just enter into the discussion board forum, click on it, create your own thread, and that's it. Now if you have to submit an essay, you have to go into the assignments and projects tab, because the essay is more like you writing a lot on a paper and I have to grade it and respond to it in the folder. You can't see this because this is from the instructor perspective, from the instructor view. But when I give you an assignment, say compare and contrast essay assignment, you've got to submit it in the assignments and projects. If you're working on the discussion board forum, then you would do it from the discussion board forum. That is the activity that we need to complete. For instance, maybe it's on email, maybe it's on AI, maybe it's on social media. I would be specific in my instructions. Another point that I want to bring, or should I say tip that I want to give you, is that you should not wait until the last minute to attempt to work in this class. It's risky. I have tried to make all the work due either on a Friday or Saturday. I don't intend to make all the work due during the weekend because I want you to have some time to yourself to do something during the weekend. So please set up a schedule for yourself in this class. Set up a time that you're going to spend to read in this class and a time to work on drafting your responses in this class. Also, of course, you need time to know when you're going to do your final editing review before you submit your work in this class. Make sure also that you're reviewing the course shell. During the first week, I had a video to help you navigate through the course shell. So you should have watched this video. If you are a student who is just randomly going into one tab and just exiting, you may get confused. So follow the procedures, do not rush, follow the steps. So every week you will go into the learning modules tab. You also have the course material tabs. That's where you find the assignments and readings in the course material tabs. There's a shortcut from the learning modules to get into the course materials, but otherwise just go into the module for the week, and then you would complete the work. Now that concludes my review for module 1, week 1. In my next video, I'm going to review week 2, some expectations for week 2 and what you can understand will be your responsibilities. Thank you for watching.